positive way.
Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there.
So tough to see a player go down with an injury like this.
Yeah, it really is, Steve. It's just one of those things, though. You've seen it happen before as well. And you can tell whatever it is painful for him.
And Washington making a change here. Pippen's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Malone. And it's Johnson in for Scottie Pippen. And the Warriors also making a change. Howard's checked in.
And yet, guys, despite the investment the Warriors have made in player development and buying draft picks, they're still looking for more consistency from their bench guys. Work to be done there.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, as you know, Dwayne Wade has one of the best pump fakes in the NBA. He'll tell you he picked it up from Sam Cassell. Of course, you remember Sam was playing in Milwaukee when Wade was at Marquette in the same town. Wade knows how hard it is to deal with pump fakes. I bite too, not as much, but guys get me. I get mad every time because I'm like, that's my move. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, he's a piece of work, isn't he? Thank you, Doris. Warriors trail by 8. Curry kicks to LeBron. Howard setting the pick for LeBron. Howard misses.
And this is why you need size inside, the ability to contest shots and force misses.
Steve, that's exactly right. Even when you get in close, it's still a tough shot.
Now here's Drexler. And it's sent back by Howard. And Curry, here we go. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
Here's Thomas. Here's Kemp. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Michael Jordan is checked in for Washington. Warriors trail by 9. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Pippen's checked in for Clyde Drexler. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed his team. He said their plan was run their offense through LeBron. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. He mentioned one more thing, which was that he'd like them to get out and run whenever they get their hands on the ball. Let's play this game at top speed. Those were his exact words. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. Time now for an injury report.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with the Wizards head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. That's the end of his night for sure, and the timetable for his return to action could be a long one, Kevin.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
Yeah, let's keep our fingers crossed and hope he's back out on the court soon.
Rehabbing is a tough process, Steve, and with any luck for him, it'll be a short one.
Curry against Johnson. Curry dishes to Westbrook. Offensive rebound, and the foul called on Blake Griffin. That'll be his second foul of the game. Wizards leading by 9. And it's Johnson penetrating. Pass to Olajuwon. Johnson against Curry. And the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
The defense pretty much helpless there, stopping that layup. I think too much of a mismatch in terms of height.
Back to Curry. The 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's 9 points for Steph Curry.
And I think they're spending a little too much time behind the three-point line in this quarter. They've got to work the ball into the paint.
I agree with you. I mean, it's easy to settle for that three-point shot. I mean, they're making it harder than they need to. Get it in close. Get to the line. That's how you get back into a game. Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Washington calls timeout. And the Wizards making a change here. Bird's checked in. Wizards leading by 6.
Wizards forced their way into the playoffs last year, but they could have been a lot better at home as they left a lot of wins on the table last season.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Howard with a screen on Jordan. Westbrook. The shot will not go. Good D by Olajuwon. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
And the Warriors making a change here. Wade's checked in. Warriors trail by 6. Good, and the assist goes to James.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
No, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
And stolen by LeBron. And it's the Warriors on the break. LeBron leading the charge.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Boy, the ball movement's been fantastic here the last few possessions.
The drive by Jordan. And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Washington. Then for the Warriors, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Griffin. And Anthony subbed in for James. The pass to Howard. To the paint. Looking for Anthony and gets it there. That evens the score. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Washington calls timeout.
Well, there were so many whispers and rumors last year of whether or not Carmelo was going to stay in New York or not, but seems like he dealt with the distractions and obviously had a tremendous season.
Patrick Ewing's checked in for Washington. Now here's Payton. Here's Olajuwon, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Olajuwon's got 8 points.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Curry, trailing by 2. And that one's good. And it's 8 points for Carmelo Anthony. And Carmelo's free agency might have been a distraction, but you can't blame that for the Knicks' struggles.
No, and he did the right thing refusing to talk about it. I thought he handled that fairly well, but while his free agency didn't cause their struggles, I'd say their struggles did weigh heavily in his free agency deliberation.
And the Warriors with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Shot off the screen, and another basket for Golden State.
Well, their plan of attack has been pretty clear to see. Get the ball inside and just take it strong to the hoop. Be dominant in the lane.
Well, the defense has been very slow to adjust. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Pippen with it. Now Anthony defending. Pippen the pass to Ewing. And stolen by Howard. Wade kicks to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade. And it's 13 points for Steph Curry. Wade against Jordan. He dishes it to Pippen. Feeds it to Ewing. Outside for Jordan. It's Pippen on the way. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, this Golden State team is clearly on the rise, but they're not without weaknesses. Bad turnover differential and free throw differential. Both things that have plagued this team.
Durant's checked in for Dub. That one is no good.
You know, coming into the playoffs, a lot of people dismissed the Wizards because they were playing a more seasoned team during the playoffs, but the Wizards, actually, as you look at their roster, they had a number of players that were playoff tested.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Anthony leading the charge. Davis dishes to Durant. Cranes the three-pointer. Durant's got At the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors. Wizards have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Payton kicks to Pippen. Here's Olajuwon, and he uses the glass on the layup. Olajuwon's got 6 in the quarter.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
Oh, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop. Beautiful job angling his body, shielding the big man from the ball on his way to the basket.
That's really the only way to do it if you're going to take it down there amongst the tall trees.
And we're through 2 here in a good one. Warriors lead by 4. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
How about Steph Curry in this one? He has 15 points and 5 assists.
Pretty much unguardable out there. He has just been fantastic in this game.
Oh, it's been a stupendous performance, no doubt.
We've got Jordan. Kemp is out there with Bird. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Randy Whitman's 5 as we get into the second half. Bird outside, puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more. Oh!